Hey you guys, Tess here, back in California. It feels so good. We got in last night. So back to the routine today, and actually right before I left for my vacation, I moved to Pleasanton. So I'm actually broadcasting live from Pleasanton. I'm really excited to be here and been unpacking and getting settled in. But I did want to jump on here because I want to talk today about how you can become an amazing blogger in the future. So if you've ever thought about creating content for your industry or giving more about your views about the industry and where do you even start creating your own content, and I kind of want to tell you some tips that I've learned that have helped me, and going to share some of that with you guys today. So have you been thinking about becoming, like I said, more vocal about your thoughts in your industry? So, and what I mean by that, like let's say you're in the coffee industry and you sell coffee. Are you vocal about the different types of coffee that there are and educating people and making sure people know about, what one coffee versus a different coffee bean or types of world, things like that. So you want to educate your potential customers about your product. And so this is going to come in handy no matter what industry you're in. You're going to want to educate others about your industry. You might think, oh, they already know everything about the fitness industry. We don't. We need to hear more. It's constantly evolving. And so if you're in that industry, you need to be feeding me the information so that I'm more privy to go with your products or your services as far as fitness, or it doesn't matter what industry you're in. But what I was going to talk to you is when you start creating your own content, this is going to set you apart from your competitors, and it's going to be a really big deal for you. So tip number one, start documenting everything. Over a year, maybe even 2 years ago, I started documenting every single meeting I attended. I made sure to have a notebook just like this one, just a notebook available for me to write notes, and I wouldn't leave it in my purse. I would actually pull it out, because you never know. Somebody's going to say something and you can go, oh, I need to write that down. And when you start documenting things, this is going to help your creative mind go later in the day. So it's almost like feeding your subconscious to help you produce more content. Even if the content that you're writing down is not about your industry, it's still going to help you. So start documenting everything now. And then this is going to start to form your foundation for, in the future, your blogs are going to be becoming more easy to you and topics to write about in your creative flow. It's also going to keep you more organized. So you're going to be able to go back and pull like maybe 2 or 3 different things that you wrote down together and then tie that into one blog. But if you're not writing anything down, you have to start from scratch every single time. This is going to take up more brain power. You're going to lose interest faster. And I'm just speaking from experience. So you really, really want to start writing things down, documenting everything you can, every single meeting I go to, like I said. So keep a notebook on you, and then so you can help you be more creative, more resourceful, and more prepared. So that was tip number one. Tip number two is set realistic goals. For me, when I started blogging, I'm like, okay, I'm going to blog every day. And then it's like, that's really not a realistic goal for my lifestyle. So I took it down to 3 times a week, and I'm like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that worked for me for a couple of months. I was putting out a lot of blogs and new content, but then I kind of lost momentum. And so you really want to set a goal that you can commit to long term. So that might be something like blogging twice a month. And I know that sounds like bare minimum, but actually you can always be creating more content, and then when you do have, go on vacation or something, you can pull out an extra blog and put it up and kind of keep some in your till. So think about what you're committing to as far as blogging, because you do not want to get burnt out. You want to set realistic goals. And this goes like if you have a newsletter, maybe you send out monthly. I do mine bi-monthly. And the only reason why I can commit to that is because I have support to help me and accountability for that. So you need to be thinking about that as well. So if you're doing blog posts, a newsletter, maybe you want to start a video blog like this one, how often do you want to do it, and what's practical for your lifestyle? I have Monday through Friday as a video blogger. That's practical for my lifestyle. It might only be twice a week for you, Tuesday, Thursdays at 10 a.m. for you. You want to think about what can you actually commit to, and you want to keep it consistent over the long haul instead of, putting out a bunch of blogs and then getting burnt out and then just kind of falling off, and then you start getting that following and your momentum, and then you're burnt out, and so you completely stop, and then you lose all the work that you've done up to that point. So practical, consistent content that works with your lifestyle. What can you commit to? If you're wondering, I committed to 5 days a week video blogging until the end of the year, so until the end of 2016. So January 1st, I don't have to do these anymore, but I'm letting people know what my expectations are or what to expect from me. And then if I want to keep going, I can. If not, I don't have to. And then newsletter, I do a bi-monthly newsletter. So like I said, I have support to and accountability, but I do a newsletter twice a month, and I'm vlogging twice a month. And you'd think that you could handle that, but it really does become a lot. And so make sure you have your accountability, practical goals set for you. So that was tip number 2. And then number 3, stay creative and inspired. The people that, hey Matt, the people that I see do the best and who are really big are the people who stay inspired and motivated and stay creative. So a lot of moms out there are really creative with DIY projects and things like that. What is that to you? What are you creative and passionate about? And you need to go after that and stay creative for the long run to help you stay consistently and passionate about your industry. So definitely stay creative. So let's just recap real quick. If you're just jumping on here, we're talking about how to become a good blogger in the future, or a good producer of content in your industry. You want to start documenting everything, because it's all going to be resources that you can use in the future. So documentation, keeping a notebook just like this one, documenting everything. Another thing you can do is set realistic goals. So do not commit to vlogging 3 times a week if that is not realistic for your lifestyle. Set realistic goals for your lifestyle that you can commit to. And then 3, stay creative and don't run dry. If you stay creative, you're going to get more followers and you're going to have authentic. So hope this helps. I have 2 events coming up that I just want to mention real quick. I have in Danville, I'm doing a small business workshop. It's a free event on July 21st in Danville in the morning for business owners in the Bay Area. So if you're interested, I'll post a link to that below. And I also have a social media workshop that I'm going to be doing in Danville as well. This one is $15. It's a 90-minute workshop where you can come and we're going to discuss social media. I'm going to help you. It's going to be pretty intimate. Only about 6 to 8 people are going to be there. So it's going to be a small group. Hey, Matt. Okay, I'll send them to you. It's going to be a small group. And so I'll post a link for that one below as well. So if you're looking to get more individual attention for your social media marketing strategy, attend the workshop on July 14th. It's only $15. And if you just want to support, boost your business in the summer months, because it can kind of get a little bit draining, if you want to stay inspired, definitely attend the free workshop on July 21st, and that's going to be in Danville as well. So I'll post those links below, and that's really all I have for you guys today. So thanks for jumping on. I will be back here tomorrow and excited to talk to you more about social media marketing training. Thanks guys, have a good day.